Hey guys, welcome back. It's Limitless here. So, before we go ahead and get into the video here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, otherwise you're just never going to have a 17 million health dryad tree. Alright guys, so what I want to get into today is the most broken setup I think I've probably ever come up with, and there is a higher DPS build setup for this. But the one I'm about to show you is the most balanced DPS versus health, so it's got the most tankability out of all the builds. So what we're going to get into right now, guys, we've got a level 1 boost aura, level 1 world tree. And let's get into what we have on those. So the boost aura, we're using this medallion. It's got power servo, diverse power, defense range. And it's got gilded boosted grasp, gilded boosted blockade. Now this is a very good one because it affects both the wall that we're going to use and the tree. And gilded destruction because, you know, I mean, more always helps. Then this right here, we've got the world tree. It's got gilded fortification for extra health. It's got world tree McBufferson, which one day I will gild that, but right now it's just not a priority. Because, like, even right now, that 310% of the world tree's health, it's something like about 49 mil that it shields the other wall for. And then destructive pylon, that way we don't have to have it on the boost aura, we can have it on this, because there's not a lot of shards for it anyway. And now, let's go ahead and show off the beast itself, and show you what this looks like. You want to seat it as close as you can to the boost aura. That way it stays in range of everything while leaving a little bit of room to slow in front of it. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade this. And let's show you that DPS right there. It's over 51 million health with 56 million DPS on the dot. You can see in the DPS test too. It's climbing up. It's a lot of damage, my dudes. 56 million DPS. Now guys, we're going to go ahead and hit him again and just take a look at the build here so you can see what I've got on. I'm using full Warlock's gear along with an ability power demon side. It's got power overwhelming, gilded mana capacitor, gilded power of storms, gloves, gilded construction, gilded critical strike, mana leech. That's a very important one because it lets you get your resource back super fast. Superconductor gilded and Abyssal Mandate gilded are very important because it makes the cost of the direct command super low in the field. Then we've got our speed boost, Withering Fountain, and Fountain of Speed. Now, the other part of this build that I want to show off too, but that isn't practical for here, is the Healing Fountain. It's got decent range. With the ability power build, it heals for 44.1k, so you're getting a heal from that and a heal from the tree. And then, of course, this, with that Withering Fountain, will wither the enemies for, what, 28%? Yeah. They won't be able to deal 28% of their damage to the wall in front. So that will stretch out its life a lot better. So we'll go ahead and get rid of him for now. And one of the most key things to this build right here is the last chip on the weapon, called the Echoing Command chip. At C8, 0 out of 5 like this, it gives you 15 seconds extra time on the direct command. So this is a very direct command heavy build. I've got lightning touch and drenching strikes, but you can really have whatever you want here. I just have these because that way I can electrocute on my own. And pumpkinator, because why not? You know, extra ability power, since that's all we've got. We've got, what, 83k ability power. And let's go ahead and show this as well. This is what I use when I do this build. 5 out of 5 ancient destruction and fortification, ancient defense critical damage, full ancient ability power, and 4 out of 5 ancient health. So that way, without any health gear on, we can have over 900k health. Not bad, it works pretty well. And this wall, if you saw the previous video, that was kinda weird because the servers were so bad they ended up rolling them back. That was back on Monday if you want to go check that out, but this wall here was one-shotting it on 203. The Lava Guardians that have tons of health it was 2 to 3 shotting those. And you can see here how the build is. Direct command is normally 100 ability resource to cast. It's only 62 here, which is actually 2 less than both of your other abilities. That's really how it comes about with the all the gilded shards that we've got on. It just makes it crazy. And then here we've got, believe it or not, we're using a totem and not not a medallion for our DPS. It's crazy, but it works really well. And I'm going to go ahead and pop in here and show off the Ascension as well. I'm using all skeletal orc health. I'm not using any points into damage yet because I just don't have enough Ascension yet. We're obviously using max defense speed. And we're using all health for the hero himself, with the exception of the Abyss Fountain heal. And then we just grab everything here because we have the points too, so why not? So that means it's a pretty tanky build for both character and wall. And then, of course, going to the shards here, you can see you've got Gilded Fortification, Mass Destruction, Automation. And here is one of the big reasons why I say automation was made for walls. Look at that. Cooldown of the heal is 0.7 seconds, and it also gives it tenacity effect. Well, guess what? His max attack rate is 0.7 seconds. Kind of a coincidence, right? Alright guys, that is pretty much it for the build. That's all the shards, the Ascension, and the Ancient Power. So if you guys have any questions or whatever, feel free to hit me up. But that is how you're going to duplicate the build for yourselves. If you try anything else, you will end up with a less tanky but higher DPS wall if you do it right. Whereas this right here, there's just no reason to need anything more than that. You can take this straight into Onslaught and he will wreck ogres or whatever, so. The 56 million DPS, nobody is really going to argue with him. And guess what? If something does happen, he gets a shield for about 49 million health. You'll see that round shield right there that popped up. That's the shield from World Tree McBufferson that gives him about 49 million extra health. And it happens every like 20 seconds. And of course, I'll show you guys the buffed up versions too. So the higher that is, the higher his DPS is going to be. And then of course, the higher this is, the higher that shield is going to be. So instead of being about 49 mil, it'll be almost 150 mil this way. Alright guys, well I hope that helps you out. I hope you have a lot of fun with it. It's a monster of a build. It's definitely the highest DPS wall around, and I've never seen anybody else do it, so please hit that like and subscribe if you haven't, and I hope you guys enjoy it for yourselves. So have yourselves a great day, and God bless.